A book can take you anywhere. Turn the pages and you'll be there. Come on, join us, you'll see. We're reading with Carrie Lee.
Hi, and thank you for joining us for another Read with Carrie Lee show at home. Yes, even though, there may be lessening of the restrictions, we want to make sure that we are connecting with authors from around the world and across the United States. So we've taken the opportunity to still record some of our favorite authors. So today I'm excited to bring you Miss Latosha Cole and her book, Maddie's Scary Exam, Conquer Stress for the Test. So I know some of our little ones may be taking some tests when they're in school, and at the end of each marking period or at the end of the school year to see exactly how you will be able to measure up or go on to the next grade. So we want to put your mind at ease, and we're going to see how Maddie is able to conquer the stress. So, Miss Latosha Cole,
yes.
Let's get into the story. Take it away.
Sounds good. It was a beautiful Sunday afternoon, but for Maddie, it was an unusual one. You see, Maddie always did all her homework on Friday, so she could enjoy the whole weekend free of worry. But this weekend, Maddie didn't have a minute to waste. She had an important test on Monday, and she spent Friday, Saturday, and Sunday reading, writing, and studying. Mom made her favorite snacks, brought her drinks, and did anything else the little girl needed. But after a few tiring days, on that Sunday afternoon, Mom knew it wasn't food and drinks that Maddie needed. She always gave the best advice and taught Maddie meaningful lessons. But this Sunday, Mom told her something she will remember for the rest of her life. "Let's take a break, Maddie," Mom said. "I can't, Mom. I have to study," Maddie mumbled. "Come on. I'll make us some hot chocolate. You need a break, okay?" Mom said, and they went to the living room. "I know this is stressful, but it doesn't have to be. You remember what I've told you before about your mantra and positive attitude, right?" "Of course," Maddie exclaimed. "Good. Well, you have to trust in yourself and who you are," Mom said. After Maddie told her she feared the exam, "You've been studying for days. You've read the same things over and over for who knows how many times. You know as much as you need to, and you must be confident that you do. Now, there's nothing you can do but trust yourself. Because if you doubt yourself going into it, you're going to feel nervous and unsure. That will waste time and make you write the wrong answers. So just believe in what you know and stay focused." "Thank you, Mom," Maddie said, and gave Mom a big hug. For the rest of the day, she rested in her body and mind and tried not to think about the test. The next day, just as Maddie left for school, her nerves got the better of her. She knew that she worked hard and believed she knew everything, but she still felt her hands shake, heart race, chest tighten, and her stomach growl. The more Maddie thought about the test, the worse she felt. So she had to improvise. The little girl remembered what Mom taught her and rushed to school. When she got to her desk, she sat in her chair and closed her eyes. She focused on what qualities and thought about what she was good at. "I am smart. I pass exams with ease. I always get good grades. I am intelligent." Maddie said those words over and over in her head, along with soothing deep breaths of inhaling and exhaling. Slowly. She didn't think about anything else. She focused on the words as she repeated them and immediately started to feel better. "What are you doing?" her friend Anna asked. "I'm nervous about the test, so I'm trying something to calm down," Maddie said. Oh, I'm so nervous, Anna said. Me too, Chloe added. How do you calm down? Does it work? It does. I focus on what I like about myself, and I tell myself that in my head. Just now, I told myself I was smart and prepared for the test over and over again, Maddie explained. Really? I'm going to try it, Chloe said. I don't know. I don't think that's going to help me. I'm going to go read some more before the test gets here, Anna said and went to her desk. Chloe went to hers and practiced what Maddie told her. By the time the teacher came in the classroom, Maddie and Chloe looked perfectly calm. But their friend Anna was just as nervous as she was when she came to school. The little girl looked around and caught Maddie's calming glance. Maddie saw that Anna was still nervous and scared and gave her a big smile. Come on, she mouthed to Anna and nodded her head. Try it, Maddie whispered. Anna closed her eyes and Maddie could see her lips move just a bit. She was telling herself something that made Maddie so happy. She knew that Anna took her advice and was using her technique to calm herself down in that very moment. A minute later, Anna opened her eyes and looked just as peaceful as her two friends. She gave Maddie a happy smile and two thumbs up. About a minute later, the teacher was ready to give out the test papers. The three friends wished each other luck and prepared for the test. As soon as their teacher gave them their papers, they started writing and didn't stop until they had answered every question. They were laser focused and didn't even think to be scared or nervous. Their classmates turned around, looked out the window, and tried to remember the correct answers, but not Maddie, Anna, and Chloe. Question after question, the three little girls looked down and with no distractions, wrote all the answers down in record time. They were actually the first ones to be done with the test. They did it in just the time allowed. After the test, they felt so much better. Chloe and Anna thanked Maddie for telling them her magical method on how to take control of the mind, and Anna apologized for not trusting her at first. We wouldn't have done it without you, Maddie, Anna said. We have so many exams ahead of us now, and I know just what to do. Always happy to help, ladies. Maddie gave them a little princess bow, and they all laughed. When the results came back a few days after that, the three friends saw that they scored maximum points on the test and were the best in their class. It turned out that there were a few trick questions that confused and panicked everyone else. But because of Maddie's calming technique, she and her friends managed to answer all of them correctly without a second thought. That day, after school, with her A-plus test paper under her arm and a big smile on her face, Maddie couldn't wait to tell her mom and dad the good news. She headed home with a brand new attitude of confidence and belief that there is no task too big for her. Mom made some delicious snacks, and Maddie told her parents everything. The end.
Well, thank you, Miss Latosha, for that book. Those are definitely important lessons that children need to learn. And I know I try to do as much as I can with my boys and try to give them mantras as well, so that they know that they can do well and they can achieve everything that they need to. So those are very important lessons. And thank you for writing that book. And I think this is, one of the first of its kind that I've really seen with teaching children about mantras. So that is amazing. So what was your inspiration behind writing this book?
Well, honestly, I have been on this journey for just spiritual truth and just following all of the things that can lead to living a very positive lifestyle. Yes. And it starts in the mind. And so I feel as though kids should start at a very young age believing in themselves and having confidence, because that's where it starts. And a lot of adults, such as myself, always believe that, wow, had I known some of this stuff way years ago, I would be so different now. But it is what it is. So I
Absolutely.
want kids to know that there isn't anything that they cannot do if they do not put their mind to it.
Yes.
They must do that.
Yes, that's a very strong and important lesson for any child. And it's, like you said, many adults, they're coming to that realization now. And it's great for us to be able to instill that into our children. So now there was one question that I forgot to ask you in the beginning. So where exactly are you reading from today?
I am reading from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Awesome. Yes. North Carolina is one of our sister states here, or one of our neighbors here, in Virginia. So we thank you for being able to join us. And before we go, what is one book that inspired you when you were growing up?
One of the books that inspired me the most growing up is Curious George.
Oh,
I thought it was so fascinating to always just be so curious about everything, and then finally getting through the fear of it all and realizing the true results at the end, and it was all happy results. So I thought it was amazing.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Curious George had the man with the yellow hat, and today I'm the woman with the yellow tutu.
Very nice.
Yes. So we thank you so much for writing this book that is definitely an inspiration to children, and one that we hope that our audience will add to their collection. And you will find the details in the description below to see where you can find Miss Latosha Cole's book, Maddie's Scary Exam, Conquering the Stress Before the Test, so that you and even your child would be able to know that the self-encouragement that they give to themselves can really make a difference. And as Miss Latosha says, it all starts in the mind. And to sharpen our minds, we always must remember to grab a book and read. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day.
We're reading with Carrie.
Thanks for watching another amazing episode of the Read with Carolee show. We have amazing authors coming by every week. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. You don't want to miss a thing.